Tell me, how do you feel about the AI tidal wave coming all around us? Are you super enthusiastic about how it's going to make our lives so much better? Or are you getting increasingly anxious about what's going to be left for us to do after this wave? In this video, I will talk about one human skill that should keep us a little bit ahead of this tidal wave for a while longer, and that is emotional intelligence. We'll go through what it is, how to measure it, how to develop it, and how it can guide you through your life and work decisions. It's time to show AI our heart. Hey there, my name is Greg. I'm a master coach helping people, teams and organizations to know themselves, to design their future self and to become their future selves. I'm here to help you live a life where you have control. Ever tried getting emotional advice from a plant? Plants might be very good listeners, but when it comes to emotional intelligence, hopefully us human beings, we have the upper hand. Well, hopefully we do. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is not to be confounded with IQ. EQ is not about how fast you can do a math problem or remember the capital of Kyrgyzstan. It's Bishkek, by the way. Emotional intelligence is the magical ability to recognize, understand, and manage our feelings. And importantly, it's also about recognizing and influencing the emotions of others. And as we step into a future with AI buddies, whether they're chatbots or robot chefs, understanding and managing our distinctly human emotions is our unbeatable superpower, because it helps us have better relationships, connect better with other people, be more effective leaders through empathy, improve our decision making by managing our emotions, our biases, be more resilient against life difficulties, be more self-aware, more self-regulated, and be more motivated through the understanding of our passions, our values, our interests. Be happier in life as we can build a more balanced life. That's pretty compelling, no? No, you can't measure emotional intelligence, EQ, with a thermometer. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Well, let's talk about our emotions. They range from, why is my coffee spilled all over my new shirt, to, wow, this sunset is such a magical moment. So, are you an emotional chameleon? Or are you more a bit like our AI friends, a bit like robot-like? No offense to our future robot overlord. Let's dive into how we can measure that beautiful thing that is emotional intelligence. First, the mirror test. Now, it's not about checking how you're looking or whether your hair is in the right place. It's about taking a deeper look at yourself. Ask yourself the following question and be honest with yourself. There's no judgment here. Do I often recognize my feelings as they pop up, as they happen? Or are you more like, oh, that was sadness, I thought that was hunger? Do I understand why I feel a certain way? Like, am I getting mad at traffic this morning, or am I transposing the stress that I feel I will leave at work when I arrive? Can I read between the emotional lines when my friend is saying, I'm fine? And you know that tone. Now let's talk about more formal tools that you can use for measuring your EQ. Ever heard of the Myers-Salovey-Caruso Emotional Intelligence Test? Yeah, that's quite a mouthful. It's also called the MSCEIT. Still quite a mouthful. This tool, like the Emotional Intelligence Aptitude Test, are tools which are meant to understand the different elements of emotional intelligence and measure them. And check out the links in the description if you want to take such a test. The last way to get some understanding of your EI is to get some feedback from family, friends, or trusted coworkers. You can use the same questions that you use for your mirror moment, your self-reflection moment. And if you're not sure about how to powerfully ask for feedback and to go over the fear of asking for feedback from other people, then check this out. You like this video so far? Then you know what to do. Also subscribe to the channel and put the notifications on if you want more content like this every week. And check out all the other resources in the description of the video that will help you understand more about emotional intelligence. Welcome to the emotional gym. No heavy lifting required, just some heavy feeling. If you want a good book about actually understanding your emotions and learning more about them, this one here is really cool. Start by taking a moment each day to reflect. Ask yourself, how did I feel today? What were the most intense emotions that I've felt throughout the day? Remember that an emotion is always attached to a thought. You feel the emotion somewhere in your body, it's a physical representation, and it's attached to a thought, a way of thinking about the situation you're experiencing. Which of the thought or the emotion comes first? Scientists are still debating this. Now, work on probing those feelings. Why did I react that way during this meeting today? Was it because of the presentation in front of me, or was it because I was running out of coffee? Why did I feel so much joy talking to this person today? How did that person or the conversation make me feel this way? The key here is, yes, you do need to allocate some time every day for this. Just 15 minutes is enough, or you can even start with 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. Another way is to practice active listening. Practice actively and deeply listening to other people. I know, nodding to people while you're planning your dinner is not active listening. True listening involves being present, not interrupting, and understanding without jumping to any contribution or solutions from your side. It's not about hearing, it's about understanding. If you want to learn a lot more about how you can become a much better listener, then check this video out. You can also do empathy workouts. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. No, not literally. Try to understand perspectives different from yours. It broadens your emotional horizon, and the bonus is that it also helps understand another person's worldview. And you remember the feedback that you received in the measurement part of this video? Now it's time to decide what you want to do differently considering this feedback. It's only through changing your behaviors and showing it to other people that eventually they will perceive you differently. Remember, developing emotional intelligence is a journey, it's a marathon. It actually has no end, it's not a sprint. But every step of the way makes you more in tune with the symphony of emotions in you and around you. Navigating life without emotional intelligence is like using the stars to guide you. Sure, it looks smart if you can do it, but on a cloudy day, you don't know where to go. With emotional intelligence or EQ, we don't only find our way in the world, we thrive into it. So let's look where this better compass can take us. It can help with personal relationships. With EQ, misunderstandings are solved faster, connections are deeper, and surprise, you might even find Aunt Gertrude's stories vaguely interesting. Vaguely. Or with success at work. High EQ helps you to lead teams, it helps soothe the workplace beast out there, and you can even find a way of charming your way to this raise that you really wanted. Just charming, right? It also helps with decision making. EQ enables balanced decision, blending your mind and your heart. So whether it's sushi or pizza or life-changing decisions, then you've got your guide. And it helps with self-regulation, with stress management. EQ is an emotional shock absorber. It helps you detach your emotions from your thoughts and regulate your reaction. It gives you those few seconds of decision, of reflection between the moment you experience a feeling and the moment that you react to it, you act. That's the moment of decision. Finally, it helps with conflict resolution. As long as we're human, we will always have conflicts, and the best way to resolve them is for sure to be using high emotional intelligence versus fighting. And what are the jobs that are using EI the most, you might ask? Yeah, where is the money? And where is the security? Therapy, counseling, coaching. We might automate a lot of the processes behind those activities, but at the same time, the human touch remains. It's a need. Sales and customer relations? Lots can be automated again. But my experience is that people still want to be able to deal with human beings. Teaching and education? So much will be improved through the support of AI in education. And an AI-powered teacher with a strong EQ will be able to truly inspire the people that they teach. Any jobs which has to do with care for another person. In a way, I would say more nurses and doctors, because doctors right now do not act with a lot of EQ, but maybe in the future, that is a path for doctors to have a much higher EQ and not focus so much on IQ. More than just for keeping a job, having a full-blown emotional intelligence, high emotional intelligence, will help you live life like a true human being. There are irreplaceable moments which make life worth living. The genuine laughter, the silent understanding, the hugs. It's where emotional intelligence shines, making our human connections deep, meaningful, and irreplaceable. I will leave you with a quote from Maya Angelou. She was an American memoirist, poet and civil rights activist. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. If you're interested in practicing more exercises about developing your emotional intelligence, then you might be interested in this video about how to discover your and your loved ones' love languages.